Hey chat, happy Friday. Hey Kira, how you doing? Hopefully your Friday has treated you. I guess, yeah. Well, this far. I don't know why I say treatin'. That does not sound right. Treatin' you well. No. I mean treating in like the present tense, but past tense. Treatin'. Treated. Who cares? Hey chat, it's Friday. We're here for some gaming. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm late. Oh, I'm late. I took a chill pill. Literally. I literally have pills to help me chill out when I get too stressed or anxious. Flustered. I took one of those. It's not working yet. I mean, the good news is, like, I do like a little bit of like a pre-flight routine, you know, getting everything ready for stream, and we managed to shake loose this time a thing that would have been a problem during it. So that's good. It's good. It worked, but then it, was frustrating to resolve and made me really late. For some reason, the bot was signed out. Chat. It wouldn't sign back in. Let's make sure bot. You're good now, right? Yeah. Bot wasn't connecting to chat. And then I realized apparently I never like made an email account for the bot. The bot was just because I can have my user account be the one that responds. Like the bot can put through the output through my user account if I wanted it to. I didn't know what the difference would be. I asked a streamer friend, and he said he recommended a bot, but he couldn't remember why. At the time, I'm like, okay, well, it's not that much effort just to do it. But I didn't bother making an email account for the fucking thing. So I went to apparently the password that I had for it was no good anymore. That's always concerning, right? But then I didn't have like an email account to forgot password with. It had my phone number in it for whatever reason, because I guess you have to have a phone number when you create a Twitch account. But so yeah, I made it. It has its own Gmail account now, so it can have proper authentication and account recovery and stuff like that. Because we're going to be keeping it, so might as well, right? Yeah, let's do it. And then Stream Deck was frozen, and it's just been a little bit of a, frazzled Friday for doing alliteration. But anyhow, we're here, we're live, we're ready for gaming. And the gaming that we're going to be doing today. Uh-oh. Okay. Cool. It is on this scene. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Figure it out later, chat. I was just surprised by the cap card. That was the placeholder for the capture card. Which we're not playing the capture card right now. So I just was surprised that was on the scene. Because it's there because we were playing with it last night, chat. Did a brief hour-ish, hour and a half-ish Discord stream last night, chat. Just hanging out, playing some Mario Kart World. I actually wanted to get something out just something earlier, but because I know that's gonna be a little bit more conducive to a lot of my European time zone friends. But I overslept. I went to lay down for a nap because I was feeling a little sleepy, and then I slept for better part of 3 hours, and I was like, oh shit. This knockout a short real quick. Did that. That was what we released today, and thankfully I'd already selected that one for production. So just after it's been chosen for production, it's gotten pretty efficient, which is kind of what I hope the pedal's going to help with. If I can just narrow in on just the spots that I want to make shorts out of, maybe we can dramatically improve The efficiency, I mean, to be. Anyhow, that's not a today's problem. Or it is, maybe. Just a later one. Yeah, Kira, I should, I'm hesitant to use, like, the @channel, @here commands or whatever. In general, like, I'm shy of using such things. Because I don't want to be a nuisance, you know. Typically, the way it goes is I end up, well, historically, I don't join Discord channels much anymore because when I did, right, they just end up making a bunch of noise and alerts all the time. Then you just silence all the alerts from all the channels, and then they don't have any function anymore. So try not to overuse them at least. But maybe actual, because there's not going to be a notif, right? There's no Twitch notif going out for that. So if I don't push through my own notif, as it were, there's maybe a lot of people that'll miss out that I otherwise would have. We'll think about it. Either way, is that the last one? Not going to be the last one? It was, if anything, it was more of a tech demo, right? We were just kind of learning the streaming process to Discord. Thankfully, you helped Kira iron out a lot of our previous technical challenges. So it mostly seemed to go well enough. After I remembered how all the bits and bobs go together. I have to start an OBS virtual camera, but I have to specify which scene I want to use. It doesn't say that right there on the, like, it's a hidden setting kind of thing. So like, I was frustrated for a couple minutes when I was like, why am I not showing the right scene? We got there eventually though. All right, 133 hours. And still, I don't feel close to having finished this game. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Sad. All right, chat. So when I was writing the description for the Go Live, right after all the technical mishaps, I started out writing. I don't remember what happened because I couldn't remember for the moment. I couldn't remember where we left off. And as I was finishing the sentence, I'm like, wait, something about a really hefty boss. Did we ever get around to beating him? I know we fought him for a while. Did we? No. I started remembering that, and that was my fear. Yeah, we never got around to finishing that fella. So that's what we're starting with today. We are starting with, I mean, our runes are in there too. So yeah, God, I must have been pretty frustrated. Well, I mean, maybe I was just tired. I don't remember exactly where we left off. I do hate leaving off with the boss unfinished though. Any changes that we want to make? I'm not going to use any consumables this round because I'm cold. I'm about to get my shit kicked in probably. So let's not stress too much about the consumables. Let's go. My goal is to go in, touch my runes, to keep them alive, to remember how many I have sitting in there actually. And then hopefully dance with the boss for a little while to remember exactly what his deal is. I remember he's big and round. I remember he likes to roll, and he kind of clips a little bit through the pillars. That was frustrating. I remember that was frustrating me. It didn't feel like there was tight bounding boxes on some of his moves. And then some of the arena itself was a little hinky. The altar area gives you some trouble walking like that. I mean, this at least makes sense. Okay. Well, let's, also, how do we play this game? That's a sheath, that's a block. That's that. If I want a two-hand, it's that way. Okay. It's easier to remember the more times we do it. Light attack, heavy attack. All right, let's give it a go. Let's go. Hey, good. Runes are... I think we aggroed that fella. We barely just didn't get clipped. How did I miss the dragons hanging from the... Oof. Ramparts. It's kind of cool. So fixated on the boss last time. Remember a lot of thrusting. Yeah. Okay. Lots of thrusting from this guy. Thrust, thrust. Big thrust. Oh. Alright, we do the bounce. Give me that regen. Why is the target lock broken again? I was going to do a double. Okay. I'm remembering him a little bit. We practiced him enough. I think this was like a solid couple hours last session, so. Yeah. Damn. I mean, just being refreshed, not fatigued, is helping a lot. Also not frustrated or impatient. Right. Oh, we're rolling. Don't care for that technique so much. He does, I feel, if I remember correctly, cut it short. If he does like there's a damage threshold, where if he's done enough damage to you, they'll like stop rolling. But he'll go on for a while, looking for that damage. I wonder if is there a way I could like stagger him? No, I don't mean like quick projectiles, even if. So how do we aggro that guy? I guess running over there. Get into his field of view, or is there somebody else around the corner? I don't know. Whatever. Go again. Right. $44,000. I would like to keep that. Okay. I think that was fortunate that I didn't take a damage there. Damn. Too early. Nope. Doing alright, though. I have tried to be very cautious with not putting in too many consecutive damage this early attempts, and then my greedy hits, right? I'm trying to not, that's early again, not do the greedy. Toning back the greedy a little bit. It's like a process, though, right? It's a pendulum. It kind of swings back and forth. And then eventually I'll be like, nope, being too conservative now. And the long-term goal, of course, being refining to the sweet spot. Jillibird, hello, hello, happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. Damn it. Okay. If I die on the way to these, I'm going to be actually quite upset, so I should probably not be so hasty about it. We are... Currently, we left off with this boss. Yeah. Last stream. I feel like we're at him for actually a couple hours. Don't hold me to that, but that feels right. He a bit of a challenge. I think I'm hearing... Nope. I would have said I was safe there. Thank God I was still holding that shield. Hopefully we'll be here for the victory shortly. That was just meh. So meh. Okay, that roll was late. Damn. Closer though. I do that thing where I hesitate on the roll and it turns into a run. Too early. No, bad timing for that. Getting better about these evasions, though, so that's nice. That health is wasted, actually. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ah, he's just so fucking fat. I mean, this kind of works. Just gotta evade that first one. Yeah, I knew you were gonna go through that damn post. Cheeky bastard. Please, can I lock onto this gentleman? Big boom. How do I identify that? It's just like a short step, I guess. Oh, this is bad. I was in the middle of another thought, man. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can't see about... Okay. Wow. There's only a very short gesture before that thrusting began. That's what let's not. That's what. No. Oh right, I forgot about ads. Um, I was hemming and hawing about the "that's what she said" joke there, and I decided against no, that's not. Although we got there in the end, so I guess maybe not. Arfa, hello, welcome, welcome. I don't think anybody that's currently speaking to me has to worry about. You guys are all subbed. Thank you all, by the way. Really. But we're gonna get that out of the way right now because we have one coming. Yeah. Sorry guys. But we're good for a while after this. See you on the other side. Um, yeah, there's no way I was going to remember in the middle of all that chaotic start chat, technical frustrations. I was distracted during the go live. Anyways, Alpha, good to see you. Welcome. Happy Friday. Oh, that's cool. Jilla Bird reached a 3-stream streak. It is in my activity feed. I didn't know that kind of stuff showed up in here. Very cool. Well, thank you, Jilla Bird. Whoop whoop indeed. What was I talking about before this? So there was just like a very short gesture before that multi stab, like that rapid fire machine gun stab, is freaking dangerous because I cannot endure it all by blocking it, and if I'm not topped, I'll probably actually get staggered and killed at the same time. If I try, like I really need to evade part of it. It feels unless I'm really healthy. So it seems to only happen after he starts phase 2. But we need to be really strong. Like that's be on the lookout territory. Very heavy. Yeah. Category numero uno to try to find a workaround for that. The other element, what was it what was the thought that I was working on completing at the time when I'd realized I was dying? It's gone to time now. Whatever. Couldn't have been that important. 1 minute. 3 seconds remaining, chat. Appreciate y'all. How do you share it in chat? I don't know how to share it in chat. Oh! Apparently there is a way to share it, though. Because Kira Mon... How do I say your proper name, Kira? Kiramon? Like a Pokemon? Kiramon. Reached a 7-stream streak a minute ago. Whoop. It says. I don't know if that's Twitch's text or Kira's text. Whoop indeed. Kira, tell Orpha how you did that. They're gonna be really jealous. Like Pokemon or Digimon. Kiramon! Gotta catch 'em all. Sorry. I'm in a silly mood, chat. Oh. Alright. Add in 3, 2, 1. We should be back. And or coming back, because, you know, not like they're ever that precise. But, and we should be good for like an hour, chat. We're good to go. Hell yeah. Alright. The Whoop Boys do indeed. Okay, so there is like a text box you can... Garrett, let Orphan know how to share. It's probably some. It might be a thing like you have to be on desktop to do too. I do remember from my Twitch viewership days. Sometimes there are things that like aren't visible in the app but are visible in the browser window. Or you might have to. I think sometimes. Some of those notifications, like little toasts, they'll show up in the chat window when you first join the page. And if you don't click on like the share and chat button, what will happen is like they kind of eventually insert themselves, I feel like, into the chat in line, and then they scroll up and away. So you can either scroll all the way up to that place in chat where it is and click it there, or just refresh your browser. I think generally would offer the. That's the only solution I would really have, though. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Let's go, chat. Ah. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the regens. Shit. I really like regen. Regen is nice. Regen is friend. Regen is life. Way early. One. Two. Oh shit. Alright, let's let the stamina regen. That's badly timed. At some point, chat, I want to like definitely get into the maybe like some kind of agility based build. Something fast and evasive. That was late. That was a late roll. Oh, we're transitioning. I got you. Ah, I'm so slow about that. I was trying to roll. I was trying to time it. As early. I'm not actually safe here. Post is only sometimes protection. Oh, this is the bad one. Okay. Still didn't see it in advance, though. I did that time. Or at least I know what I was looking for. There's like a little ghost image. There aren't many of these attacks that elicit that sort of ghostly after image sheen in the air, and that's one of them. As he raises it up to his cheek, basically. That's fast, though. That one also does it. It's a much bigger one, though. Alright, alright, alright. This is not bad, I think. I think we're good here. I could have gotten a strike in there, I think. Not that. Ow! Fucker! Yes! No, why am I doing this? I was safe. I was totally safe. Fuck me. Ah! I was like gonna commit to just trying to get a little chip damage in there for the rest of it. We are so close. That 1, 2, just so fast. Yeah, I actually do have a if I succeed in the roll, I miss the roll most of the time. But actually the open space is almost a little bit better. His turning radius isn't the best, right? If you can get in the center of his turning radius, he's just never going to turn fast enough to hit you. So you can actually like roll around in circles. And then maybe we can get to the point where we can actually start getting a little swing damage in on him while he's rolling around in circles. Well, or we beat the fight now-ish and don't get around to that level of proficiency with it. That would be fine too. Forgot one of the regions again. Stamina, please. I like this room better after he's destroyed it. Damn. I never broke that target lock. There's two there. Damn. Nope, this is the bad one. Hey, bleeding. Let's go. That's dumb. I was gonna try to like line up for a hit, but it's such a big AoE. Fucking hell. Still better. Not good though. At least there's enough to survive if I have full stamina and health. That's a dumb hit. Ah, not this again. Yes. Damn. Damn. That's actually a great use for the channel point redemption Orpho. Sorry I didn't see it sooner. He stretched out the emote. That's clever. I like it. It reminds me now that I have to get to finding useful things for channel point rewards. I think my inclination is probably to like, you can go two ways with them. You can either like, well, I guess there's more than that, but realistically I think two ways. You either make them like kind of trivial, cheap, give them no weight at all, and you can't hand them out, but you gamble them any chance you get and you make like wasteful items for people to, you know, make a joke out of, or you treat them like legitimate weighty rewards, but then you probably have to make them expensive, because I know how, at least I have my own experience of how much I was accruing in some people's chats. And with all like their bonus modifiers or whatever, like your true blue viewers get obscene quantities that we get. Unobtainable for some of the more casual viewers, I feel, or I fear. And that's maybe still okay. Silly, silly. Safe? Not safe. I guess arm was behind the post. 2. Nope. Okay, this is a good strategy. I like this. So his feet determine his roll axis, right? That's not the proper way to say that, but you understand what I mean. If I key off his feet, and I just try to pre-position in a place where he's not going to be able to turn fast enough. Nope, that was it. Jesus Christ, I hate that one. Okay. Yeah. Get wrecked. Why did we break target lock, game? Ah. It's actually really dangerous when you're far away from him in that phase. Shit. Should have been healing. Alright, that might just be part of the combo. I was thinking the big belly. Aha! It's too far away for you, asshole. The big belly burst was separate, but maybe it's like just the finish for that insane stabby. This one! I noticed it ahead of time. I'm in a fucking shit place to deal with it. I should have backed off. I didn't have stamina to be putting up any fight. There is still a lot learning though. That's the exciting part. Always. Probably. I feel like we're just a couple runs away. Yeah, it's the first half's getting a lot cleaner. I mean that makes sense. That was the part we've practiced the most, right? Excessively. I am at least starting to key in on that quick thrust combo. Like I'm seeing it. It's the very short tell though. I think maybe the plan is to go for blocking the first volley and then rolling for the second volley. I can't block all of them with the current stamina pool. So no, that was a silly hit. Did I? Didn't. Nope. Stamina, please. Stamina danger low. Too early. Don't know, I'm not locked onto him. Alright, we doing the rolling? We're doing the rolling. Alright, alright. Yeah. Damn. expecting this. Alright, I'll take it. That wasn't a bad handling. That was bad. This is it again. Okay, I can't do 2 volleys even. He breaks my guard on the second volley, unless I wasn't topped on my stamina there. Lock onto the target, please. Thank you. Okay, we need resources. Yes! Dumb. I think I'm out of stamina. Not punished. Shit. Got it. I'd like this to work. Nope. I should have held off on the heal. It's getting better. What's nice, we're reaching that space where I'm identifying the mistake as it's happening or shortly thereafter. Ooh. Parrying this boss could be a lot of fun, you're right. I struggled with timing parries early game and haven't gotten around to adding them back in. So parry is an active ability on a shield. So it's like in lieu of, not in lieu of blocking, but in lieu of a special ability that you can have. This shield that I'm using right now has no skill on it. You can see it's the 4th line in the center column. Has no skill on it currently. And I could give it a skill, I believe, if I wanted to. I don't know, there are many Ash of Wars or whatever, but whereas others have parry. That one has parry on it. The nice thing about having no skill is that it lets me actually... This is the same button. So technically the unsheath attack that you're seeing is my armament for the sword. And normally if I had parry, that's this button. So like I'd have to put away my shield every time I wanted to use the main armaments. So by not having a skill on the shield, I can use the main armament skill, basically, right? From the blocking stance, or the one-handed stance, that is. I think it's a hole in my game. It's one I'm gonna hope to patch eventually, right? It's like lower on the list though. There's other holes that we're working on first. I do want to get to because I think parrying is like just a satisfying mechanic in gameplay in general. It's a pretty slow parry as far as parries are concerned. It's like a very dramatic swing of the shield that you have to time, but it's fun when it connects. I just don't have the timing down for sure. No dodging. Interesting. That second roll. Huh. Nope. One of the things that is really, I don't know if it's striking about this game, but it's profound in the way it plays out. I don't know that there's a single skill that you can cancel. Like you're kind of committed to whatever action, and it buffers pretty graciously, which is actually part of the punishment. Because if you commit to swinging your sword, I committed to rolling that like a full half a second in advance, which is kind of nice. It means that I got the roll off as soon as it was up. Yeah. So there's a skill to be actually leveraged there. The one thing that's getting me trouble though, not all skills buffer. So for example, the weapon swap or the armament change from one-hand to two-hand stance does not buffer during a roll. That was a painful lesson for me to learn, because what would happen would I'd just be constantly executing attacks into my rolls. God damn it. When I meant to be... I really like the idea of having that downtime of the roll to use like for executing the commands of weapon swap, right? No, that's a dumb hit. So while you're rolling, you're pressing the triangle and bumper. Because it's a button combo, actually, to change. This is not the time to put away a shield, though. That's exactly what I was talking about. Fucked. That much health. That's gonna be head off. Parrying is always some of the more rewarding aspects of most games. Breath of the Wild. If you don't know how to parry in that game, I strongly advise putting in on the time to working on it, because it's really very satisfying, especially with the beams that you get from the what are the spider things called? Guardians. Parrying those beams is like one of the most satisfying things in that game. It's fine. Thought I had it. It's fine. I thought I had it. Well, at least we didn't give him the hit that time. Damn it. I was looking for the heal opportunity. I wanted him to take a pause, and as soon as I saw what was coming, I'm like, I'm host. I don't feel like I can... Does he adjust his directionality mid-volley? Like, I don't know why. My brain tells me even if I roll the first one, I'm going to miss rolling the second one. I feel like he's going to catch me between the two rolls. But... And that would be in the realm for this game. But then what's the fucking solution? I increase defense so I can block, like stamina so I can block more? Damn. That's a greedy hit. No. Gotta heal. Yeah, I didn't think this was gonna work. I'm pretty sure I get hit if I go to the right, though. Okay, it did work. I think if I sit over there, I get clobbered. So let's just hang out. Can I lock onto that? Thanks. That's the big one! He does somewhat adjust his directionality, but if I'm in close enough, actually, I can get... Looks like there's a limited arc to how much he'll change for pre-volley, or during volleys. Oh boy. My lock's broken again. That's just close still. Arrgh. I was trying to roll, actually. That was kind of the plan in action, and it failed. Because I never let go of my block. I never let down the shield to try to roll. That's basically stunned, right? Do you think if we time it, we can dodge roll it? I think for sure. So there's one sequence in there that was really encouraging where we got behind him, basically, right? During that. That's the safest place to be, for sure. If we get behind him, if we can somehow roll out of the way of the first one and then get behind him, we can even maybe put in a hit there, but that's the safest place. I don't feel like there's any value in trying to roll away or laterally, though. So, like, it's very possible that I'll be caught out of position. Like, if I'm mid range from him when he decides to start, I might be kind of hosed. But if I'm close in, my goal is to roll towards and past. I guess otherwise my strategy is to do what I've always been doing, which is try to weather it with a shield. Fuck you. Damn it. It's a little needless. Alright, 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 alright. No! Fucking asshole. I feel like that post ruined things. I can't tell you why, though. Alright, it let him... Okay, he probably was able to turn in place. Yeah, he can turn in place a little bit on these posts. I disagree. That sword didn't hit me. Second hit was greedy. That's bad. Very bad. Okay. Lock. Oh my god. Please lock onto this person. Shit. That's it. Yes. Yes. Frames, please. Okay, we did it once. We did it once. I just gotta do it again. All right, yeah. I think that's the line. I agree, Orf. I think that's the line. All right, we go one more. We go one more, and then we'll grab coffee. Go one more, then we gotta get to exploring the rest of this freaking place. There's still like a lot to explore here. It's just apparently, I mean, it makes sense. This is probably one of the tougher zones, right? Like, we start out down here. I feel like Caelid is a little harsher than Liurnia. Altus Plateau obviously being harsher than Caelid. And then this is kind of like an offshoot of the Altus Plateau. So I feel like we're kind of wading into reasonably deep territories. So we're not getting we are getting absolutely crushed though. I was gonna say that we aren't getting absolutely crushed is a positive sign, but no, we're getting destroyed here. But we're growing still. Hey, I think, you know, first Infosoft game, it's not terrible. Or FromSoft. Why do I keep calling it Infosoft? I really, in my head, it is. Is it the first time he's used his tail? Maybe the first time I've been, like, pegging on him from the ass. That was so greedy. That was so very greedy, chat. I was like completely hell-bent on stamina. Alright, we rolling? We rolling. We rolling. We rolling. We roll. Ah! Sad. No, I got some damage in. Okay. Probably unnecessary. Yes! 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 We did it. Uh-oh. Damn. Boss. This probably isn't the moment, but I do want to actually experiment with more jumping attacks. Am I safe here? Holy fuck. When he gets like stuck on walls and shit, really makes this harder. Can't see what he's doing. Okay. No, that's stupid. Womp, fucking womp. And it's me. It's all, I was 100%. I was like, I'm just getting a little chip damage in from... This game can be very punishing. But at the same time, that's part of what I appreciate about it. Yeah. Yeah, that was my whole health bar pretty much. This game demands you are attentive. No room for errors. Which I feel like makes me a better gamer as a whole as I get better at doing that thing. So happy about it. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab some coffee real quick, chat. What did you say though before I head out, chat? Or not chat, Alpha? The experience that you get in a game is transferable. For example, experience with less P probably made my first E33 playthrough easier. Yeah, 100%. Oh, it was funny. It was Alpha. I thought I was being calm. It was a tactical error, but it was made in like the. I want to just get some because it's a ranged attack a little bit, right? Like I was trying to get a little poke in, but it's also a heavy and a slow attack, and I was overcommitted when he decided he wanted to thwomp on me. I probably could have saved it still. Either way, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, I sometimes it's actually more applicable than others, right? Sometimes there's like one mechanic in a video game that really quote closely aligns with another game you've played recently, and it's like you just adapt to that. You have like a strong affinity for that mechanic in the game. You know, like me, it's parry. Be like the parry in one game is very similar to the parry in another, and it's just like just start nailing shit. Others less so, but like it all kind of aggregates, you know, to. I mean, there's a lot of little things that as gamers we take for granted nowadays, right? Like you see a red barrel. What does that mean? What's the red barrel going to do? Right? That's not like universal knowledge. Like that's kind of like game domain knowledge that you've learned because how many games have red barrels that are explosive in them, right? So some of it's just like foundational knowledge we pick up as gamers that we take for granted. Some of it's more like just getting comfortable with being fluid in contexts or switching between stances or like I can't remember what game I first started learning to dance in. It's not like I would do it perfectly now, but it was like, you know, it blew your mind at the time, right? It was like, oh, if I do sword stance, then I'm doing a higher attack, and if I do shield stance, and all of a sudden I can weather some of these bigger hits that I'm, you know, like It was like decades ago. But you know what I'm saying, chat. It's great. That's what I love about gaming. And that's why I always like just trying to focus on self-improvement. Anyways, be right back. Thanks, chat. I'm going to run that ad. It's gone. There's one 20 minutes from now, so we're going to get rid of it. See you in a few, chat. Music hasn't been gone long, right? Has it? It's not going to the next song. What are you doing to me? Hello? Pretzel? WTF, mate? We've been dead air. Yeah, dead air. Okay. Well, are we live? Yes. I think Bretzel's not, though. Want to try one more? Let's try closing it and opening it again. We're going to want it again later. I guess we can listen to ambient now. Yeah, Pretzel's snoozing. A flicker of life, but not much. Okay, well, guess we're rocking. The YouTube playlist then, if I can find it. Oh, wait, I bookmarked it, right? NCS. Best of. Thankfully, you guys aren't hearing that yet. It's a little loud. Now you're hearing it. Although we're still hearing game music, so that makes it weird. Sorry, I was making sure this is going to be fine for later, because apparently we're going to NCS. Thank you, NCS. No Copyright Sounds. Check that out on YouTube. If you like their music, I do. They do great stuff. And I appreciate their willingness to make it copyright free. Why is this not a playlist, though? I thought it was on a playlist. Oh well. Figure it out later. Before I forget, though. Finishing on our thoughts earlier, Arifa, with the retained shared knowledge between games. I'm not used to this track having music. This must be a not bad. The best part is when the knowledge remains transferable to the game or its sequels in the future, right? Like, as humans, I feel we have a tendency to feel like the now state is the end state. Like, you know, we've arrived, it's done. But, like, there's more to come. There's going to be sequels. So, like, when God of War comes out, whatever its next sequel is, I'll probably be really proficient in picking up those specific mechanics because it'll lean heavily on what came before. Or if I go back to replay, which I probably will, God of War Ragnarok on stream, I bet you'll see me, like, there's going to be rust, you know, there's going to be some relearning of the mechanics, but at the same time, like, those skills are going to get picked up really rapidly to a insane degree, I predict. Just because that's how the human brain works. It's fucking crazy. All right, let's get to the gaming though. Let's go kill this asshole. We're caffeinated, right? What do you make tutorial videos of, Arfa? Hollow Knight, perchance? I need to get to the tutorial stage. No. Okay, my bad. Oh, you didn't make them, and just reminds you of them. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, now I get you 100%. You're right. Those would be a very common inclusion in the background or streamers in general, right? Like there's every once in a while I hear a specific NCS song that like reminds me of a streamer or a YouTuber because they use the track fairly heavily in their content, and so I associate the track mostly with them. You know, we did drop some frames at one point, but not that many. Hopefully we're all right. Such a vibrant color. The graphics in this game are just fucking stunning. I get reminded of that every time when I go back to look at, and not that I do it very often because we don't make shorts very frequently from the footage. When I go back to view the footage, like I'm a little stunned just watching. Like, wow, this is such a pretty game. Shit. Where did I leave the shit? Here it is. Got me. Got me again. False. Caffeine didn't help. Made us worse, chat. What happened? Second hit was so greedy. Stop doing that. Yeah, it was early too. It feels like Mount Fay in Michigan. Got him from shoveling. Oh my. It did not feel like winter happened at all out in Arizona this year, Jillibird. Like at all. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually kind of nervous about what summer's gonna be like. 'Cause, like we just felt like it skips winter entirely. Which isn't to say I'm jealous per se, because I've come to like the cold a lot less. I used to actually be fine with the cold, but something changed. Damn it. Yeah, that hit was not too much. It's fair. It's fair. I deserve that. Let's go again. The whole week. Raining the whole week. My goodness. I have never seen so much rain. I think it's unusual for us to get like a couple of consecutive days of rain. I like rain. I like rain a lot. Now, not like if I had a heavy torrential downpour bringing on floods, I know I wouldn't like that. But like just like a little rain, even every once in a while a heavy downpour, but just for a temporary one, which is more the type of rain we get out here. It's like either not at all or just heavy downpour. And it's over in like 5 minutes. I enjoy the rain. I like the sound of it. But I like water. Water I find very soothing to. Surprise, I'm sure. But it's probably why one of my hobbies be fishing. I suppose this clear footage has already been ruined if it is, so we can just keep yammering. It's been a while since I've been fishing in chat. Getting a little anxious about it. Have to find some time and go back to the lake. Lead, bitch. Hey, let's fucking go. I did not use that effectively, but it's nice that it happened. I was just mashing the dodge button after the first block, I feel. You want to see snow one day? Yeah, or I have seen snow very rarely in my life as well. It's actually quite a I feel like it's a single digit number of times possibly. It doesn't snow much out here. And just a handful of ski vacations. Skiing's fun though. I haven't been forever. I might try to go again at some point soon. I went when I was in my youth. It is a lot of fun. Semi-dangerous, but so it's riding a car. Wonder if I enjoy it as much as I remember though. Given I'm starting to age, chat comes for us all. Time. It's a bitch. I didn't drink this, did I? Damn it. Please lock on to the giant monster. Okay, that hits too slow. Alright, let's bait him. Ah, thought we're gonna bait him. A little bit to the right. Damn it. Although not my whole health pool that time, surprisingly. Where is he? The fuck? The fuck? What? Chat, what happened? Oh! Well, you want to come down? Bro. Bro. I don't have projectiles. There we go. Why did it break lock in of all the times? Arrgh, cheating bastard. Come on! That feels a little fucking cheap. Like, what? Okay, I mean, why don't you just kill me with the first blow then, right? Is that the effect you're looking for? Ugh. I needed to mark that. That was hilarious. I might actually make it short. Please? Uh-oh. Okay, gave me the check mark. Hopefully that worked. That was for the Disappearance Act. Future Iron Thorn. My foot pedal was too far away from me and Sophia's in my lap. So I couldn't actually go hunting for it. We'll catch it later. I forgot to get it prepared. That was odd. Took me a minute to figure out where the he was though. Would have been a fun clear, actually. Yes. Break all the shit. Break all this shit. Yes. Large and in charge. Come on, break it, break it, break it. Yes. Can you come out of the fire? I didn't drink the health potion, the regen. Damn. I was on a roll, literally. Slow. Okay, he's going to No, he isn't going to do another one. Some of the time, he does 2 stomps. Fuck. That's the last space, I think. I mean, we need to figure out. Identifying those combos in which I have time to evade consecutive rolls, and those combos which I don't. Some of them, it's like a 1-2 too fast. If you evade the first, you're going to get hit by the second realistically, and it'd be better to just block both of them, provided I have the shield for it, or to roll away so that I'm out of range for the second one. Identifying those specifically in advance, though, is... And maybe it's not possible. It might not. The hills might not be there, actually, but it's been problematic. Explain myself to future me. I have to, otherwise I get confused. I'll be like, why is this marker here in the middle of nowhere? There's something interesting happening right here. Getting better, though. I mean, to a certain extent, the improvement that's happening here is scripted improvement. I'm learning this fight specifically. It's not transferable knowledge. That excites me a little less, but there actually has been a lot of general knowledge improvement here, so this has been an overall good experience as a student. I'm getting more comfortable with relying on the buffering, actually, of specific events. Like that one, for example, I buffered that roll well in advance. And I wasn't mashing it. That's a change. And I realized, because of how gracious the game is with the buffer, that's also a strategic element to make use of, right? Like I can rely on the roll being executed as soon as is possible because it's been buffered. And so working with that more than against it has been a little bit of a level up moment. I'm expecting that. That's it. Scary one. That worked. Ha ha. Bad time. Uh-oh. No, 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 fatty. Yes. Shit. This is not where we wanted to be. Okay. Is he stuck? Good. I forgot to drink that. Let's go. Got him, chat. Great enemy felled. Godskin Stitcher. Interesting. Noble presence. Alright, we did it, chat. Thank you, Etherfa. What is nice, I will be frank and clear, that process did take longer than I would have liked. What's nice is that we did learn, and the cool thing about this game is like you kind of know for sure it wasn't an accident. When you finally get the clear, it's not an accident. It's because you learned the fight at least, and you've improved enough to, or you were good enough in the first place. But okay, brush off your shoulder then, I guess. Hot stuff. So it's that reward center of the brain, right? Let's use these points before we lose them. God, I kind of want more vigor still. Respec is soon in the cards for us. We haven't put anything into dexterity in a while. It's our main stat, chat. Oh, yeah, we'll park it there. We're going to respec soon. Actually, let's use enough. Let's get another point so that we don't risk losing these. Um, 3,000-ish. Knew the boss was about to lose when he started trying to climb the walls to run from me. Like, no! Wrong button. Wrong button again. Oh, fucking hell. Wait, it's tools, right? Okay, guess not. No, yeah, I thought it was tools. Well, we don't have all that many. Okay, so like 2 of these does it, right? This is the confirmation button for everybody but Nintendo. Let's just use 3. Make sure we got it. Yeah, 2 is enough. All right, and let's cash them in. I'll take the vigor now. I would really like not being one-shottable for most of these bosses. Serpents? Amnion. What is an amnion, chat? I don't actually know. Amnion from a womb that bore unintended offspring. Oh, like amniotic fluid? I know what that is. Wait, or do I? I think I do, right? Amnion from the mother's womb, which cradled the poor unwanted offspring of a repellent birthing ritual. It will never dry out, remaining damp indefinitely. Gross. What does his sword do? Actually, that's an interesting. Elegant piercing sword with a Celadron. I just don't know that word either. Celadron? Colored blade. Wielded by Godskin nobles. The nobles possess skill with sword unmatched by any lowborn. Despite its size, successive attacks from this weapon are swifter than the eye can follow. Skill, impaling thrust. Skill lets you pierce armaments overcome with enemy shields. Skill that lets piercing armaments overcome enemy shields. Build power, then lunge forward. Strong thrust that pierces an enemy's guard. Can I equip it? I can equip it. That's going to put me into heavy load. You can't see it's behind my face. 52, but not by much. It's only slightly heavy load. I can't use this one. Why can't arcane? But I have the dexterity for this. Kind of curious about this one now. Let's check it out later. I want. That means I need to lose weight. Or is there a charm that increases my carry weight? There. Greatly raises maximum equipped load. Yeah, let's leave this on. Okay, we're medium load now. You can't see it because it's behind my head. The number, at least, is behind my head, or equip load. But that dramatically changes our roll speed if we're heavy load. So we can be heavy load if we wanted to. And technically, I would not have any problems if I just got rid of my other weapon, but I don't want to do that. I'm too much chicken shit. Plus, I can't use this right now. It's fucking massive. It didn't look that... I mean, of course it actually looked that big in his hand. It's just like he didn't... It feels like it's fucking massive, right? That's just the normal attack, by the way. And this is the heavy. And then the special. I mean, I want to play with it. And I can, if I can be medium load having both, let's do it. Let's look and I want to get to the place where I don't know if it's definitely not optimal, probably. Maybe it is in-game optimal because they give you 3 slots, right? There has to be a reason why you would need 3 slots. I want to be at a place where I can like kind of dance. Like, oh, this enemy would be better to fight with the big pokey sword. This one would be for the slashy sword, you know? Long-term goals. Did I sit? I did, right? I definitely sat. Did I need to flask anything? Do I have? No. It's a great game, Jillibird. You should definitely learn Elden Ring. I mean, not if you have the time for it. I know you're working through a Silk Song, so obviously, but you can put it on the list for the future. What I really, really love about this game is its expansiveness and its diversity of play. Like, it is so freaking big, and there is so much like variety to the types of weapons and the types of combat. Like, all of what you see here, I mean, it's a really bad example because it's like pretty constrained in the range, but like this is literally like this scope of map that we're looking at right here. That's what we're looking at when we look out. Like, this is the actual world that you're dealing with. Again, that's this little tiny zone was what we were looking at. It's this big, and there's tunnels and caves and dungeons, and then you could no. You have like 50 different types of swords and staves and spears, pikes, claws, crossbows, magic, sorceries. Like, it's like, and all of these enemies have like distinct fighting styles. They're not like just they're not repetitions of one another. Like, there is some repetition, obviously. There's some reuse, You want that to an extent. It's how you learn to like get better against. Probably should have actually given this some stats first, huh? We haven't sharpened it at all. This guy's also not a joke. I mean, it's kind of cool, the idea of, ooh. Like, having a weapon that's good at thrusting paired with the one that's good at slashing. Suffer, 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 then joy when you finally kill a boss after 126 tries. Yes, basically. And yeah, it does sound familiar, right, Jillowbird? I mean, that's why, really, I think if you're on board for the Silk Song experience, you probably are on board for... What did I just do? I waited till day. Okay. To be honest, Chad, I was just spamming what I thought was the cancel button because I've been playing Nintendo. Yeah, see, this. Why is this a thing? It's so confusing. I don't actually... So, like, the end goal of the game... to become the Elden Ring? Question mark. I don't actually. No. You're trying to assemble. Or, I don't know. It's got that kind of a game that's like very. The story and lore is kind of like. Not given to you. It's not handed to you. You're left to explore and discover. Kind of like Hollow Knight and Silksong. So we're in the land between, which I think is kind of like a purgatory, like between life and death. I'm guessing we got here by dying at some point. It's not 100% clear to me just yet. But the Elden Ring was, I guess, an object of power that was shattered, and these demigods are spread throughout the world, and we're slowly gaining power to go become the... I don't know what we're trying to become. We're trying to become uber badass, though. The lore is definitely there for those that want it. It is not... given to you freely. We'll say that. And the problem is I've been playing this game like once a week for a year now, so I can't even remember all of the plot points. It's awful, I know. Okay, there was a lever over there. We're going to check that out. I want to make sure what this is before we move out, because there was a golden portal here from the very start. We saw it from over there on the bridge. And I was kind of wondering if... Okay. There's a down here. Contraption does not move. Okay. Does it say I don't have the right? No jumping ahead. I appreciate that. I won't jump. Did you jump? Apparently not. Something out there killed him then. Don't trust them, jump. We may do eventually. I definitely don't trust these guys very strongly. They 100% do want to lie, but this looks to me like we'll come up here after we've explored another space. Like this is like an exit probably. Right? Jumping ahead. What? Jumping where? No shot. See, this is what I mean about liars, right? Okay, well, before we try the like ultra hard mode parkour stuff, let's go check the obvious path. What is this? Okay. Up. Okay. Guess it makes more sense how we got up here then. Is there anything interesting up here? The lighting, right? Well, this too. Liar ahead. I don't know who's ahead. Oh yeah, that's a good shout out, Arva. There's probably a lot of those. All right. Occasionally there are hidden portals. It's very rare though. And usually I only find them because somebody has a helpful message ahead of them. Anyways, what's out here? It's the altar, right? Yeah. Oh, that's definitely a jumping spot. And then this is where we started. Okie dokie. Well, I guess let's get to jumping. Kind of was expecting more inside this building. I want to check this corner. Nada. Oh, what do you guys got here? Jerk. So disappointing. Oh my god, why would they do that? On a corpse like that? Smaller butterflies suck. We have like 80,000 of them already. Not actually. Damn. 100% I was hoping for the little secret right there. Right, we do need to go sharpen our new toy soon. Please? It's a hell of a place to chill out. Can we actually... Oh, down here. It's like we can get up this way. Try jumping off and then death. Thanks. Here. Time for Elden Ring. Throwing. Okay. It looked kind of dope. Not sure how this would be a thing. I feel like we were under the space. But whatever. No question it. That's the way. Apparently that gentleman had a different way. Oh. Balls. We fight. That grab is fucking dangerous. I just want to do the spinning bit. Let's top up. I'm scared of this fucker. Damn it! That might actually kill me. Yep. Fucking hell. Told you I was scared of him. That grab is super fucking strong. I mean, I wasn't top for it, but fuck off. Let's go back up. Fazboy Fabi, hello, welcome. Oh, we did get I'm sorry, I missed it. We did get raided by Faz Fabi. Why did I say Fazboy? What the hell did I read boy? Where did that come? I don't know, chat. I added letters into Faz Fabi. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid so much. Apparently the sounds aren't working on that, which doesn't surprise me terribly, given the shit show that's been already with the alerts. Welcome, welcome, raiders. Thank you so much. How was your stream, Faz? You are the boy. All right, as long as, hey, if it's good, I can call you Faz the boy Fabi. Faz boy Fabi. How was your stream? Good, I hope. Hopefully you're having a good Friday. What were you streaming? If you're still around. Wait, hold on. So you actually said Five Nights at Freddy's. Wait. Night 6. Had to cut the stream a little short though, because you're a little sick. You're sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Sick sucks. Hopefully just a little sick. Because being sick sucks. It's I have a fairly high pain threshold, chat, in the abstract, but there's a couple, like, we'll call them discomforts that, like, sickness brings on that are worse than, like, a lot of most pains for me personally. So I hope you get well soon. Just a bit of flu. Flu's no good. I heard it was a bad one this year too. I mean, they say that every year a little bit, so I guess that can't be too true. How am I not get cooked inside the metal armor? That's an excellent question, actually. I mean, I don't even think the metal armor, at this distance from this much magma, I don't think metal armor is going to help. I think you're just going to be pretty hosed either way. Jerk. Double jerk. Can you come away from the lava a little bit? A little bit? Little bit. Thank you. Very little bit. Nothing? Nothing? Oh, I'm sad. Yes, sleep and fluids. Make sure fluids. Oh, yeah, I think you took off. So thank you very much. If you catch us fast, rest up, get some fluids, and I just realized I didn't check what was on the other side of that before I jumped in. There could have been a hole right here, chat. That was scary. It's scary. Kira had to head after the work stuff, so I understand. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. Always good to have you. Hope you have a chill day at work. Nothing stressful. Have I been in this building? I don't think I can survive that fall, but oh, there is an item down there. Let's see what's up here first. Is this the locked door? No. That's good. For a second, I thought that was a rope ladder. I was going to be so confused about how I was supposed to get to that. You're going to say jumping, aren't you? Try ladder. Oh, there is a fucking ladder! There is a fucking ladder, chat! Remind me to give that guy a thanks when we go back up. There's a fucking ladder. Yeah, we can leave text hints. If we wanted to be troll, we could. Drawstring, fire grease. Oh wait, there's a lot more down. We still have to check up. I think we made him mad, chat. This is definitely a direction. I was thinking this was going to be like a little detour. I think this might be an actual main axis of advancement. Or not. Can I open this now? What do you say? No trap ahead. That I'm suspicious of. Missionary's cookbook. What do we get? Holy proof, dried liver. Okay. Fireproof dried liver is, I think. No, we have that one. That's all that's down here, right? I'm not missing it. I don't see anything else. Alright, let's go. I've never been one too much to troll, unfortunately, chat. The unfortunate thing about trolling is that no matter how obvious or good-natured or whatever it is, eventually you can find somebody. You can make a scenario, a set of circumstances where it legitimately ruins somebody's day. If I can get to that place in my head, well, I just stop not to. Like, I mean, put yourself in a space like they're having a bad day. Especially, I mean, remember, this space, we just finished that boss to get here. So maybe they're in a really foul mood already. Jump off, die. On the way back, they end up losing their shit. I mean, it's... And what the worst part of it is, I get no value out of it. I mean, in likelihood, it actually never gets shown. Because you don't get... I think what we see is a fraction of the messages, obviously, that get left. Maybe there's like an RNG element deciding which ones get shown, and maybe there's an algorithm deciding to weight the ones that get recommended more, or by players that are more prolific. I don't know. But either way, whatever happens, I'll never know. I mean, so what's the upside? Aside from me trying to show you guys how cool I am. I forgot about that. Is it lethal? Forgot these guys want the grab. Oh, another elevator. Wait, is this... I thought it was a down elevator that we were dealing with before. Is this the one that... where they told us to jump? Ooh, there is a hole there. Is this where I think I am? Am I outside that boss arena? I am! Look at that. Or if I want me to suicide down here. Or if I want me to jump down the hole. Rude. Alright. Ready. Set. Oh, this wasn't the direction. Shit, where's the hole? It was this way. Hey, that's pretty nice. I like stone sword keys. I hear a scarab too. Let's not die. Hello, Mr. Scarab. What'd I get? Oh, I was hoping for an Ash of War. It's fine. There's another entrance, though. It's over here. Sadness. What if there's a secret treasure down there? Or maybe there is. We might just have to do it anyways. Oh, a ladder. I feel like we're off the beaten path. And I'm getting lost. I don't remember where forward was. Also, by the way, Hazenberg. Forgot to say hi. This is literally the same place that's the hole right there. Well, what's the point of that? Okay. Right? Yeah. It's just an alternate path, I guess? Okay. I guess this is kind of sadness. All this, like, wrecked shit. Oh, sad. Must remember they're going to explode, apparently. Any items out there? Right. Exploding. And he had a row of fruit on his chest. Awesome. Oh, it's a little nerve-wracking. Please good. Please be good. Please be good. Okay. At least it's something distinct. Alright. I was worried we were going to be able to walk up that surface. How's our ad doing? Got 20 minutes still-ish. Don't feel like the whip was flaming before. Also, I don't think he had like that big pouch under his chin before. Bet you breathes fire. Nada. I hear something. I don't see it though. Items? Ooh. There's a door there. %, they would put something down here. Can I get back up though? I'm kind of trusting there's a way back up on the inside of that, or we're warping. I mean, they usually give you ways back up if there's an obvious... Oh, I'm always so sad if I have to warp out of here. What are you? Right. You guys are the assholes with the death. Bio, whatever it's called. Abyss. That black stuff is poisonous. Very bad. That's building in my health bar right now. Very bad. It's instant death if it 100%. Let's let it bleed off for a second. I imagine I'm waiting for them to try coming around the corner at me. If they're going to, though. Damn. No, what did I just use? That was a Nintendo cancellation there, chat. Meaning I accepted whatever the hell was on my prompt. I was looking... Apparently I don't have the recipe for that either. Okay, well, let's be careful. We can't manage that status effect currently. Okay, what did I use that's doing this effect right now? One more? One more. What did we win? Please be something really cool. Unfortunate. I mean, it's common. I mean, like, it's not bad. It's just like there's a lot of them. Someone for more of a unique discovery. Alas. What the hell did I use? Let's. Don't know. Can see the effect. I would best guess either a holy. Oh, it's gone now. Holy or lightning effect based on the color. I see. This is the way back up. Rude. Didn't know they could chill in the lava either. Lava lizard. Well, we're running low on health charges, so this is unfortunate. I'm hopeful if we press on, we're going to find a site of grace. Gotta head out to the workout. Sounds good, Arfa. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Good to see you. If I don't see you again, have a good weekend. I'm going to try, chat, by the way, to do more, especially like on weekend streams. Some either weekend streams or Discord hangouts / streams. So be on the lookout for those things. Hopefully I'll get to one this coming weekend. But have a good one. I hear somebody in that room sounding kind of distressed. This is actually a fairly atypical scene, chat. A room completely void of any enemies, mostly intact, well kept, with mysterious sounds coming from the next room. Uh-oh. It's a leper colony. Shit. Damn. I wasn't sure I killed them. I should have rolled away, though. They're all going to explode. Oh. Damn it. I'm gonna fucking die here. Damn it. I thought it was still building. I missed that. Yeah, I remember now. It's when I got grabbed. When I got grabbed, I got a poison effect. Fuck. Good news is we opened a shortcut. Also have to remember there's like a whole other side of the castle that we didn't go up yet. That's coming soon. Probably should take that opportunity actually for the break then. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just take the break right now, chat. We're safe in this room down here. Twitch wants to run an ad in about 7 minutes time. We'll just get it out of the way now. I could use the restroom anyways. So probably last ad break of the day. Get them out of the way. Thanks guys for hanging out. And we'll continue with exploring the Volcano Manor when we return. Put you on the be right back, give you some music still. Alright, be right back.
Jack it up.
All right, we're back, chat. Let's get to it. Wait, I lied. Now we're back, chat. Welcome back from the break. Ads done. Let's get to it. We play on this scene. Done with the music for now. Guess we'll just pause this since we're rocking YouTube for the moment. On a playlist. Good. Everything's good. We lost some more frames at some point, but not like all that many in the grand picture. 13,241 frames gone. But you guys probably didn't notice, depending on how they were lost. Forgot about you. Let's go get our runes. There thankfully shouldn't be too many runes up here. And obviously we don't have to go back down exploring the lava pit like we did last time. So it'll be a lot more efficient. Damn it, what the fuck? They don't even want to fight. You're starting to see why biowater isn't liked. Yeah. I'm 100%. Like, I had that same experience. Okay, let's not die here. As you, Jailbird, like, everybody was talking about how much they hated biowater and how it was so awful. And then I was like, I mean, it's bad. It's not, like, the best, but I don't know why you guys are all, like, raging over it. And then I came back to biowater, you know? Because, like, the first time I came through it was biowater light. You know? You only saw a couple of those little Stilkin or whatever their name are. The little poison dart blowing guys. Nothing too much too stressful. It was annoying if you fell into the water. It mostly handleable. And then you come back and you have all of the shit. So you got, like, unpokable spikes everywhere in the terms of those vines, right? Like, so one, that's a stressor. Two, you got the fucking icky water, which is, in my opinion, worse than lava. I'd rather just take the 2 hits of damage, or 1 if you're wearing that tool, right? Like, instead, you are effectively losing 3 masks worth of silk. Assuming you were dedicating that silk to recovery, you've lost 3 masks, essentially, from what falling into the lava. I mean, maybe you just killed yourself if it was at the wrong time. And there are very few benches. So a lot of it's a lot of running. And then you got those motherfuckers that spit. All the spit, right? Those bloating blimp things that they just like keep hurling their acid vomit. But when they hit you, they almost always either send you into some of those unpokable spikes or down into the muck where you're going to get leached. It's just a bad time. So you're in good company. Hi, Sophia. There are more benches, Jailbird, and if one of the benches, there is a secret air quotes bench that is left to be discovered. It's in the shorts if you're looking for it, or obviously you can just check the wiki. But there is a specific aspect of biowater that people get frustrated about the run back because they didn't discover a bench. So, like, if you're getting frustrated about a run back, don't forget that it might be a good idea to double check and see if there's like any alternate paths for benching. I was fortunate in that I found the bench myself on the way to this certain boss, but that was so dumb. Why did I think I could like finish killing this one before they exploded? Just want to push through the damage before the other one shows up. I know there's another one somewhere in here. Let's top. Why did I do that? I forgot about Assassin's Approach. Let's be a stealthy ninja. We're so stealthy. You can't even see us. He totally saw us, by the way. Man, serpent ashes. Interesting. Speaking of, actually, yeah, let's break out the mimic. Did I find a memory locket? Yes, I found several in that. I found 2 memory lockets in Biowater that I remember at the moment. Hold on, this is interesting. Is that just your head, man? What is on your head? What What happened to your head, my man? It's like 5 head times 1,000. Oh, you did find a memory locket. I'm sorry. I don't know. I read that as a question. That's good. That's good. There are a couple. I think there's 2 memory lockets. Both of them are kind of hidden. So that's good. Good. Keep you on the lookout. Despite its frustration, like I do feel like they did do a good job with biowater. Like it's supposed to be a little depressing, I think, and shit, and they did a good job with that. Oh, we might be able to come back if we follow that. These are one way sometimes. That's where the if like you can still see the Iron Maiden over there. All right, we come back to this. There's an opposite direction first. We check the opposite direction before we teleport out. Yeah, they did. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything with Jailbird, so I don't give too much info. Happy to answer any questions, though. How many we have? We found one of these. Let's use it. I think we have a couple. What did we find? I'm not sure what we found. Like, we found a parkour fiasco. Oh, I mean, I gotta. I paid to be here. I gotta do it. There's an item over there. I don't know if we'll be able to jump up to it, though. Oh, no, did I already miss my opportunity? There's an item up there, too. I didn't even see. I don't see how we get to it, though. I mean, I know this is even worse for you, chat, but it's pretty dark for me. I can't see shit up there. Let's just keep going down. Unfortunate. Let him shoot. I don't know where we're going. We paid to be here, though. We gave one of our precious keys. Let's see what's at the bottom. Fucking hell! Okay, we haven't been there because we haven't collected that item, right? Oh, this is not fun. You found the map. Well done. I mean, we used a precious key to get in there, chat. We gotta figure out what's down there at the bottom. How many do we have left? Maybe they're tools, right? Or secret key items? Have 2. We'll have 2 remaining. Very valuable. I don't feel like we're gonna live if we jump down there. Or if it wants us to jump down there. I think wants. I think they could be funny. I don't know that they actually think there's anything down there. This was a shortcut-ish, right? If we jumped off in that lower path. But I don't know how big of a shortcut it was. I didn't realize it had gross silver blood. Guess you guys aren't going to do anything, right? I just walk past you. You, not so much. God damn it. Let's see if we can just leave him. The ones in here, I'm less inclined to try to ignore. Maybe you can sneak past, though. Alright. Well, if we fall this time, we lose the ruins. Let's try jumping from the back corner. That knockback was rude. Okay. I think we're out of his scary space now. He's gonna hit the floor. I don't see any other platforms. We're going all the way down. Or to that wood. I say the wood. That was not jumping. Yeah, he was the threat. I hear another one. No grabbing. Another one. Okay. Any more? I think there's another one up there still. Let's get the item. We good? No, there's a door here, I think, to the left. What is this? Seedbed curse. Curse. Grown on a body defiled by the dung eater. Curse grown on a corpse killed and defiled by the dung eater. A tender pox afflicted with omen horns. The dung eater cultivates the seedbed curse on corpses. By doing so, he prevents dead souls returning to the Erd tree, leaving them forever cursed. One of the most loathsome things found in all the lands between. Okay, that's terrifying. Pickle required ahead. Okay. What's here? Ooh, there was something else the other way, though. Is this the way forward? Because I want to double back then. Let's double back real quick. I thought this was the alternate path. This might be the way forward. Let's see what's in this room. With the fire. Shortcut. Ash of War, Royal Knight's Resolve. That might be interesting. Where does this go? Wait. Did this really take me back to the start? It did. It is a shortcut. This is the start of the manor, chat. This door was locked before. That's kind of cool. There's the entrance. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Don't want to sit right now, actually, so Let's just keep going back. Glad we double back this way. This is actually useful to know of. Secret passage forward. Wait, anything? I think that has lore significance. All right. Then what was the precious item? These all talk of a precious item ahead. What is my precious item? I'm waiting for it to try to grab me. Scared of the grab. Genuinely terrified of it. Is he here? No. We may survive the grab if we're actually topped. Fuck you. Damn, I could finish it. Alright, we got him. It. Item. I know where we are. I hope that's not the precious item. God. If that's a precious item, I'm going to be a little disappointed. That right there is the building that we fought that god skin boss dude in. Right ahead. This is the item that we ran past because the down there to the right is where our site of grace was repeatedly. Interestingly. So like we're right above it in this room here. Or where did we come from? We came from this door? Maybe the stone, the sevens are rare. Shit. I only have one. That's my first. I guess that must be it. That's what they were indicating is I only have one. Unless I've used another that I found. So okay. That's probably pretty good then. Never mind. Probably pretty worth. Okay, so that takes us back. Hold on. Doing math. We have no way to get back to where we were then. Because it's up there. Right? Chat? I'm not crazy. There's no ladders in this room. We did a whole bunch of jumping down to get here, but man, you can't be on the desk. I don't think we're getting back up this way. So I guess if we want to go back up, we gotta fast travel. Although what more was at the top that we were looking to explore? I'm trying to remember now. It's been a very circuitous journey, chat. You know what we haven't done? Let's do it. We have to travel anyways. I have not actually explored anything past this room here. Is this a dead end, actually? I presume there would be more. There is more. We haven't been down here. We came to this site of grace and then doubled back to fight that boss. Let's sit at this point. Refill the health. We can't. All right, not yet. I won't keep moving. At some point, we have to go back to sharpen our arms, though. Is this a dead end? Okay. What was this way? We haven't explored this. Should we just leave him alone? It's one of those scary night dogs, but there's a good chance he's going to... I expect he's going to hear me before I'm gone. Let's get the hit in. Kind of wanted to backstab him. Bloodhound Knights or whatever. Fuck. Fucking hell. Doesn't block protecting anything, right? No. Just an empty room. Anybody else in this room targetable? No? Okay. All of these... There's no shot that that's not a... What? How is this not a secret? Where are we? We're back in the peaceable area. Oh. We had been in that room before, just not from that direction. We went through it from the other way before. Did we go this way? Yeah, I remember you. I think we went this way. Okay, there's more behind me than I thought there were. Surely we came this direction. Surely not. Depraved perfumer. Carmon. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. Unlock the door. Can I... Wait, I don't think I can unlock the door. You can actually target the door still, even if the message is in the way, normally. Like, you can switch your target. Given the fact that I can't switch my target, I think the door is actually not openable. Some are illusions, some are not. Okay, this takes us back to where we were. None of this wants to be where we want to go. Let's try this one. Oh. Can't remember which one it was. We'll just travel between them all. I wanted the one on the other side of the arena, but it's probably just fast enough to walk. There's no enemies between here and there. It's actually interesting how close these two sites of graces are to each other. Because there's another one right here. I mean, you have to unlock this one fighting the boss in here, so it makes sense the other one exists. I don't remember if there was a direction we didn't check up here. So I'm going to walk it again. I feel like there was a path that we left unexplored. Oh, it's dark as fuck in here. Help y'all out seeing. Okay. We got up to here, jumping around the outside. From the second floor of the boss arena. Down there. Then we unlocked the shortcut to get to here. Okay, but there's nothing... We didn't miss anything then. I don't know if we've been in that building there, though. Not working as well as I'd hoped it would. Get rid of that poison. Don't want... It's going to take forever. We may have explored most of it. Actually kill the lizards. He'll get those guys. It's nice to have somebody else just to distract them a little bit. Again with the massive head. Is that... I think it's like... It feels fleshy though, right? It looks like the world's largest goiter that's replaced his entire head somehow. What the hell's going on there? It's weird. Got him. All right. One of these directions we use the key on, right? This one. We use the key to open this door. And it's a one-way shortcut backwards. There's also some items in here we haven't figured out how to get yet. I can see there's partially a platform over there. I don't see how we would get to that yet. I'm not investing time right now. What was the other way? Okay, this is the room. Got it. This is potentially the only path we have yet to explore, right? And it's a dead end. Well, that's right. That's right. That's right. A portal was here. There was a portal here. I forgot about the portal, chat. How do we get into that building? Or were we already in that building? So hard to keep track. Don't feel like we were in there, though. Either way, let's see where the portal goes. This is the last space we know of, I think, to explore. Travel to another location, yes. Probably should have talked first. Doesn't matter. We have a site of grace. And a boss, apparently. We traveled to a boss. Underground, it looks like. Cool. Well, Jet. If this boss is like all the other bosses, there's a good chance this isn't happening today. But we're sure as shit gonna try. Give it a couple solid attempts. We're getting close to the end of stream-ish, so don't hold out hope that we're seeing this through the end. Today, I mean. We are seeing it through to the end eventually. But, we also haven't changed our gear in a while. Whatever. What? Why do I have a feeling this has lore implications? I definitely get the vibe this has lore implications. What are you? I'm trying to remember. This Volcano Manor, the lady up there wanted me to like be part of some kind of like assassin group. Very anti Two Fingers. Two Fingers are like a semi-deity, I think, in this world. I wonder if this is me choosing a side or I don't know. Either way, this is interesting. Serpent Hunter. Weapon that serves as both greatsword and spear. Thought to have been used to hunt an immortal great serpent in the distant past. It manifests a long blade of light when facing such a creature. When their master's heroic aspirations degenerated into mere greed, his men searched for a weapon with which they might halt their lord. Unique skill, Great Serpent Hunt. Perform a very powerful forward lunge, and follow up with an upward thrust via additional input. When fighting a Great Serpent, a long blade of light will appear, revealing the armament's true power. I'll just try it. Can we equip it? How much did this weigh? 7 pounds, so probably not. I think it looks sadistic. Gotta play around with so many of these. Where this one? Serpent Hunter. Kind of curious. And still medium load, actually, because of our charm. That must be the beam of light because we're in the presence of the serpent, right? Oh, let's try it. Fuck yeah. This place is epic. Holy shit. Oh, wait, where are we on the map? Underneath. Okay. We're underneath the manor. Let us fight. God-devouring serpent. With arms. And biting. It makes sense. That's why you have this weapon. Because he's going to stay in that lava, right? We're not going to get any other weapons chance to get close enough for it. Oh, okay. Not this time. Epic. Let's go. Ow. 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 I think I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, very dead. Game over, chat. That's the serpent that prevents you from being reborn or whatever, right? We just found his shit, right? Praise the friend. We found this thing. Amion from a wood that bore an unintended offspring. Wait. No, what was it that we found? We found a thing that said something about serpent death. It's a curse. It was the curse, this thing. Seedbed curse. Dung eater. Loathsome things and lands between. Alright, we go again. Definitely want to use this weapon for this fight. I'm pretty sure they literally made this weapon for this fight. Big boom. That's the special. I want to use this. Taste the light beam. That's a slow dodge. Ah! He advanced, which is why the lava came up to me, but... Let's put the boluses on the hot bar. Yeah, that's smarter. Let's craft a couple more, because we have... 3. 2 more. He hasn't been doing fire yet, actually. well, I'm not gonna use any consumables really. I'm gonna keep hitting him with my giant fucking light beam spear. Let's hit him with a giant beam of light. Get wrecked, fool. 5,000 damage. Not poisoned. Let's get out of the lava, please. Lava bad. Lava, snake teeth bad. Heal. Okay, we're not backed up against the wall now, though. That's nice. We're eating though. Timed that poorly. Get big damage in. And get wrecked. Yeah, that's lethal, right? Lethal? Not lethal. Hell yeah. I am finding a little bit. I'm struggling with ironing out when I'm actually successfully buffering and not. Like, I felt like I had buffered a roll there after the first hit, but I hadn't. So I was kind of left dead-footed. Guess after damage, maybe it's just best to keep spamming the input. It's unclear when the buffering is taking effect still. Alright, this is the one, chat. Oh, we put our shit all the way over here, though. Don't mind me, just passing through. I saw an item, too. Runes first. Lock on target, please. Lock on target, please. Thank you. Big hoom. Big hit. Oh, this is new. Guess we've never been that far from him before. Boom! Big hit. Yes. I blocked it, but I still got a shit ton of damage from that, I felt. Finish him! Death to you, God-devouring serpent! Got him. Phase 2. Maybe. It's gross. Those are arms, Jet. Hi. Hey, Grouchy.
Very well.
Frames, please. What is...
Join myself and King as family. Together we will devour the very core.
Reichard, Lord of Blasphemy. I see. I know the name Reichard. This is one of the big demigods, chat. It's still not shown all of the lore. He's a big one, I think. Literally. Didn't notice where I was about to find him, though. Fuck. Holy shit. They're freaking thousands of skulls, chat. Jesus. Okay, a couple dozen.
Now we can devour God together.
The epic boss, Jesus. Do we have to start phase? We probably have to start over phase 1, right? This definitely might not be a finishing today then, chat. Because I'm sure we have to phase 1 again. Which I like phase 1 is going to be challenging. But it may be time consuming. I mean, this is Godric tier battle, right? Demigod. That's the last time I can remember them breaking out all this cutscene action. Godric and the other one is Raban. Got eaten. That's less damage than I thought it was. Oops. Damn. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I forgot about the physique. Alright. I do remember that they'll repeat this lovely cutscene for us as many times as we want, which is nice of them. It's just gonna be a painful fight. If we reset when we try to learn. I saw that. I don't know. If you miss the first dodge there, it feels like you might be hosed. Because I was kind of like stun locked the rest of the way through that combo. That missed. All right. No. I was really hoping I was going to stagger him. It's an interesting fight, though. And what is interesting about it is it doesn't feel like it relies heavily or much at all on all the previous learnings. Like, it's this with its own distinct weapon and his own distinct like combat style, basically. Like, this kind of feels like a mini game almost, you know? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It makes for some pretty epic sequences. That means I'm kind of hoping we can smash through it without too much trouble. Oh, I thought he was getting staggered, not attacking. Fuck me. That's not great. I can't see shit. Oh, he's in my space. Big hit. Why not? Where's my mimic? There you are, bud. Holy shit, is he attacking with the... Yeah, of course he is. He's attacking with the giant sword, too. Epic. Because that's what I'm using. Let's go. Mimic's cool. Fuck. I don't think you want to stand in that, though, bud. Big hit! Yes! Reichard's Great Rune. Shardbearer Reichard. All right, then. He got the last word. Saw this. Any others? Can't use horse, so it would be a tedious search. This no longer does fun things, right? Nope. I mean, it's still cool. Big old thrust, thrust, thrust. Slash. Might be fun. What is the... That's probably impractical now, though. Like, I don't know what enemy I'm going to get to, like, hang out long enough for this to connect. Right? Surely not. Surely not. We did it. Felling those demigods. If you're still here, Jailbird. Felling those demigods appears to be most of the goal of the game. You're trying to kill them all and then unite power or something. I don't. It's unclear what you're going to do afterwards to me, but they are like the lords of this world. Why am I in the crafting menu? Inventory menu. Remembrance of the blasphemous. Yes, right. I think of the finger raker. Devoid of any benediction. The great rune of the Shardbearer Reichard, devoid of any benediction. Seek the divine tower of Wolst Altus, on which stands the precipice at the coast southwest of Landel. I guess I don't remember. Did it not tell you before what they did? Before you went to the tower? Devoid of any benediction. Seems different. Anyways, that's it. We're going to call it there today, chat. We're going to call it a day in this most creepy of hellscapes. Lord Reichard was spending all his time in here for the last however God knows long. What a shitty place to spend all your time. Kind of surprised not to see what's her face. Melina? I think it would have been cool if they could let you summon Melina whenever you wanted to. And then give her like make her be a lore interface. You know? Jailbird, if you're still here, or for anyone who is here and hasn't seen it before. Sometimes, especially the early game, like an NPC can join you here at your campfire and dialogue. But I have not seen her in forever. I forgot about her. Anyhow, that's it for today, chat. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Where's our Just Chatting channel? And we don't have music, so let's... Thank you, No Copyright Sounds, for having my back. I appreciate it. Pretzel's having an off day, I guess. No, we don't want any more ads today. Go away, ads. Snooze, snooze, snooze. Snooze. Did that work? It did. Excellent. Interesting. Let's try a different one. I don't know this one, but I think it's feeling good. Anyhow, that's it for me today, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. Happy Friday, everybody. Next scheduled stream will be Monday. Silk Song Monday. We'll be playing Silk Song. Currently 3 of 4 hearts in Act 3. And, I don't know. Feeling pretty stoked. I feel like the last couple streams, in order to complete Carmelia. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. Required a little bit of a level up. Feel a little bit better, stronger in the game in general. So I'm looking forward to playing some more. Keep an eye out on this weekend for impromptu Discord stream / hangout. Which good moment to remind everybody we have a Discord channel. !Discord in the chat. The bot will give you the link, or the panels, the info panels should always have a link. As long as you are not a jerk and you like gaming, you are welcome. I'm going to try to do more impromptu Discord streams, just kind of hangouts. Places where you can do other things like play copyrighted music, maybe. Anyhow, Monday, next stream. Otherwise, keep an eye out for some Discord streams, but I will see you then. Peace, guys. Take care.